What's up YouTube family? So today I wanted to discuss a topic within the hypebeast community that I think is not getting enough attention in the mainstream narrative, and I wanted to shed light on a few things regarding sustainability and how it relates to hypebeast culture. So before I get into this video, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Please do your boy a favor and like this video. And also don't forget to hit me up for more content on my other platforms as well. I'm pretty active on both Instagram and TikTok. So my big topic for today is sustainability, but particularly how sustainability relates to the world of hype culture. Although sustainability is less of a trend right now and more of a necessity in today's world due to things like pollution and climate change, I still think the concept has a long ways to go in order to start benefiting both the consumer and the environments that we occupy. It is really cool to see companies tackling this concept. However, I worry that it is just another form of marketing to consumers who have an eco-friendly mindset instead of actually benefiting both the consumer and the planet that we inhabit. For anyone who doesn't know, the fashion industry is the third largest polluter in the world. And it really bums me out that my decision to purchase sneakers and clothing has a negative impact on the world that we inhabit. I want to see companies like Adidas and Nike get even more invested into sustainability and do so with enough transparency for us consumers to see for ourselves that our decision to shop with these companies for their sustainable products is actually having a positive impact on us and our environment. It would be really cool if Adidas, Nike, and Puma did even more than just creating sustainable products as an additional product line next to products that we already know are contributing to pollution and are already contributing to climate change. Now, I do want to credit Adidas and Nike for starting out the conversation about sustainability in sneakers. At least that's where I first found out about it. However, in order to save the planet from some serious issues, we as consumers need to see more than just a percentage of sustainable products coming out of these companies that we support. As a person who enjoys fashion, I want to see a pathway toward being able to appreciate my clothing and style in a way that doesn't have negative impacts on the overall environment and future generations that are going to inhabit it. I think brands taking certain steps, such as Nike's Space Hippie sneaker line, is a cool way of integrating this next step. However, I still see sustainability being treated in our society as a consumer-only issue, meaning that companies are still not making the changes we need them to make in order to benefit us, the consumer, and our environments. What I mean here is that sustainability and fashion typically don't go hand in hand, but it doesn't have to be this way. Normally, sustainability is something sold to the consumer as a choice. Right now, my choice is that I personally don't own a lot of these sustainable products that Nike and Adidas are currently marketing. My reasoning for not diving in and buying these sustainable sneakers is I see sustainability being used as another marketing trend. Instead of these companies creating extremely cool sustainable designs, most sustainable sneakers and sustainable pieces of clothing seem like lukewarm versions of the pairs that I grew up obsessing over. It feels like a long step down as far as style goes when I'm thinking about purchasing a pair of sustainable sneakers. And this is why I wanted to make this video for today. I wanted consumers to think about their power as individuals. And I also wanted to shout out to my followers out there and shout out to the people who subscribe to the Timmy's Kicks page. These companies would not exist without your money. So you as the consumer should know your power to make positive changes in our world. So lastly, I wanted to add that just because sustainability is incredibly important to the world and incredibly important to me, it doesn't mean that I'm perfect, and it doesn't mean that I am only purchasing sustainable products. I think sustainable products have a long way to go before consumerism kind of takes them to heart. However, I did want people to start talking about this, and I do want people to start thinking about this. You have a huge amount of power as a consumer, and don't be afraid to hold some of these companies accountable for the changes that you would like them to make in order to benefit you as the consumer. So I had one last final question for this video today, and that question is, can we have sustainability and can we have fashion? Can both exist together, hand in hand? Or are we going to have to sacrifice some of our aesthetic needs and wants as consumers in order to make the world a better, more sustainable, more healthy planet for us to live in? And these are some questions that I've been having lately. Sometimes I wonder if my own consumer behavior actually is making the world a better or a worse place. And these are some questions that I have for these companies as well as the consumers who follow me and my page. Don't just be a blind consumer. You have to ask these questions from time to time. So these are some of my questions towards these companies. I would really like to see these companies making a better impact on cleaning up pollution, and I would also like to see these companies making a bigger impact as far as making more stylish, sustainable sneakers that I personally want to put into my collection. Right now, I still think we are a ways off from that point, and I'm interested to know what other people think in the comments. Please drop them down below, and please don't forget to subscribe. Peace.